Hi guys, thank you for joining me. It's Anushka here with your astrology update for February. Before I go into the video, just to mention, for those of you who are interested in seeing more from me, tarot readings and updates and articles and some of my artwork as well, those of you who want to support me, head over to Patreon. I've just started up a Patreon page and I'll be sharing my esoteric artwork. I'll be doing impromptu readings and sharing all kinds of stuff on there, so I'd really appreciate it if you headed over there and just show me some love. Okay, on with your reading. Hi Gemini. Right, okay, so we are in February now, and I've been saying this to everybody really. February is prepping us in some ways for what is coming in March with Uranus moving into Taurus, which for you is going to be in a place of, it's a really private place. It's a very deep spiritual, psychological place. It's a place of karma. So this is going to bring change, growth in these matters. It's going to bring sudden awakenings, okay? Sudden changes. It can just be a bit disruptful. Sorry about the siren. Just give it a minute. Yeah, it can be a bit disruptive when it comes to your sleeping patterns and things like that. But you're kind of you're going to get a taste of what this is about, because Mars is going to head into this zone as well, almost prepping you for Uranus coming into the same area. So what we're going to be looking at as we go over the next 7 years, Gemini, is about confronting fears, okay? It's about secrets. It's about illumination as it comes to your psyche and embarking on maybe a more spiritual journey in life, because you know, some Geminis, not all of you, but Geminis tend to be very open-minded, but also that you have a healthy level of skepticism about these things. But this Uranus going into your 12th house can see you really looking deeper into spiritual matters, into psychology, into more esoteric realms, and seeing how we're all connected and all of the webs between us, right? So this is possibly going to make you a more spiritual being on some level. But you know, Mercury and the Sun in your 9th house as we start the month has got you feeling sociable, and you're wanting to be out there, be around different people. You're looking for adventure. You're always looking for adventure and learning. You love that. Okay, but this is even more highlighted. Your worldview, education, publishing, legal matters, it's all highlighted. Your communication skills will be really good in any of these matters. I mean, if any of you are writers, you may really gain a lot from doing a bit of traveling, right, whilst you're writing. But yeah, great time to travel as well. There can be a lot more communication with people from overseas. Also, we've got, you know, Jupiter there, along with Venus in your 7th house, which is, of course, highlighting love and partnership in your one-to-one relationships. So you might be feeling really supported by your partner, or by your friends, by the people who are close to you, or you might be really thinking about love, wanting to meet someone special, you know? Maybe you have just met somebody special. But this is on the mind, and like how cooperation with others is very much highlighted as we start the month as well. Okay, let's get into the dates. So on the 2nd, we've got a bit of a mixed bag, okay? So we have a square happening between Pluto and Mars. And for you, this is about your intimacy versus your friendships, groups you belong to. And this is about psychology. Now, this could be a power struggle between you and a friend, possibly. It could play out that way. It could be tensions coming to the surface. It may see someone showing up their ugly side and coming from a place of not coming from the best of places, right? There can be dubious intentions or dubious motivations, right, as it relates to your friends and the groups you mix with, and intimacy and mind games possibly being played, that kind of thing. So just be aware of that. Be aware of power struggles. There can be very intense feelings on this day. At the same time, we've also got, you know, that Venus there in your 7th house trining Capricorn. I'm sorry, trining Uranus. So could also be an attraction to a friend. So maybe there's an attraction to a friend, but there's some tension with another friend who maybe likes the same person, or there's something weird going on here to do with relationships, friendship groups, attraction, and a sense of competitiveness, right? So just be aware of that. Yeah, heads up. So on the 3rd, Venus then heads into your 8th house. You're wanting intimacy. You're wanting to go deeper with things. You're wanting to commit deeper, on a deeper level, to the things you love and value and to the people who you love as well. On the 4th, we have a new moon happening for you in that 9th house. It's a great time to set intentions for if you want to embark on a new study, a new course of education, you know, great time to start researching what it is you want to do. If you want to travel abroad, great time to start looking to where you want to go and prep for that. Because this is about bringing fresh energy to your sense of adventure and freedom in the world, okay? And it's a very lucky new moon, to be fair, because the sun, the moon and Mercury, your ruling planet, Mercury, right, are all sextiling Jupiter. So this is about getting out there, communicating, and putting your heart and soul into it, being around others, having adventure. And there can be great opportunities that come around things like publishing, law, legal matters, travel, expansion of any sort, okay? And then on the 8th and 9th, we've got your ruling planet sextiling Mars and Uranus. Okay, so I'm seeing here opportunities as it relates to your goals and your life vision. You can see there's a theme going on here, right? Opportunities in terms of your goals, your life vision, and heightening that communication in these areas. You'll be you would be wise to do a lot of networking, I would say, this month, okay? Especially before that Mars heads into your more quieter area of life. So whilst you still got the energy, do that networking. On the 10th, we have Mercury head into Pisces. So this is, of course, your 10th house. So you're feeling very communicative on the job. You've got a lot to say. And there could just be a lot more busyness as it relates to your career. It's on the 14th then that Mars goes into your 12th house. So your energy levels tend to go down a little bit. You're better off, you're suited to go in quiet time. It's really recommended for you to have time to yourself in nature. Touch base, okay? Because he's preparing you for that Uranus then moving into the same area in March. So it's almost like a little initiation, okay? He's leading the way. On the 18th, the Sun then heads into Pisces, follows Mercury, heads into Pisces. So this is highlighting your career zone. And, you know, it would be good to put your plans into action in terms of anything you want to do career-wise before Mercury, your ruling planet, goes retrograde, which you will do in March. So I would say, you know, great time for making plans and brainstorming, communicating, putting the feelers out there if you want a new job, networking, that kind of thing. Make your plans and put them into action before Mercury goes retrograde, I would say. Yeah, definitely. Then on the 19th, we have a full moon happening in Virgo. For you, this is the 4th house. So this is a culmination of sorts, okay? It's an emotional culmination. So bringing private matters, home matters to some sort of a close, to a head. This could be the completion of a renovation project, the completion of a home project of some sort. And as we get to the end of the month, we have sextiles to your ruling planet, Mercury, from Pluto and Saturn. And these are in your 10th and 8th houses. So this is opportunity to shift, change, or build better structure in your career, to invest in your business, to invest in what you do in the world in wise ways, right? Ways that will actually work for you and give you, I would say, lucrative and trustworthy and long-lasting change. So this is about improving business, and I think you can trust the opportunities that come along at the end of the month. So that is that, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next month, and join me on Patreon if you would like some more. Bye.